Greetings everyone, this is Walk Ride Fly joining in from Midtown Manhattan on a Sunday afternoon here in New York City. Time is around 3:15 p.m. and let's see, I don't even know what the temperature is. I'll have to check it out. I don't see a screen for a temperature. All right, never mind. It's not that important. What's important is that it's kind of cloudy, gloomy. At least it's not as windy, but it's cloudy, it's gloomy, and it was raining for most part of the day. It stopped about an hour ago, but here we are. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see who we have. We have Chatterbox Popsy. Greetings to you. Cioli. Greetings. Monica E. Fiori. Carlos Berget. Najuma Brown from Long Island. Greetings. And we got Fang. We got Cece. How are you doing? Hey, Natasha. Maz is here too. All the way from France. Jessica. Greetings to you as well. Jessica, are you still in France, or did you go back to the Netherlands? Are you back? Stephen Barrier, greetings. Gene Johnson, how are you doing? Hey Rob, so happy for the stream today. Good to see you. Good seeing you too. It's good seeing everybody. It's good seeing. Let's see, we got Jason Thomason. Hey Jason. I haven't seen you for at least maybe a month, a month and a half. Greetings to you, Stephen. Carol Williams from Antigua and Barbuda. Man, I wish I was there right now. I wish I was in Antigua right now. I don't even know what the temperatures on Antigua and Barbuda, but I wish I was there right now. It would have been very nice. Oh, you're back to the Netherlands? You're back to the regular life? Back to the usual. Rebecca is saying here briefly. No worries at all. Greetings to you, Daryl. Greetings to you, Carol. After watching all your live YouTube videos of New York City, I'm coming for a 3 weeks vacation the end of the month. Nice. Well, that's what we do, right? Trying to show you the city from our own perspective. Each YouTuber brings a different perspective. So yeah, the end goal is for you to come to New York City, enjoy the city, and depending on what you want, what you're interested in, to enjoy those things that we've been showing for however long we've been doing it. Greetings to you, Preston, Renette, how you doing? We got Bastar Kaman. Did I see that right? All right, so we're gonna start shortly. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time here. I just wanted to show you how crowded, how busy it is today. It's not as bright and as sunny as it was yesterday, but it's still good. We can't complain. No snow, it's not that cold. It's all right. All right, friends, so I want to show you a couple of things. You know what, let me start here. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite places, Per usual, I want to show you a couple of my favorite bakeries, cafes, restaurants, museums, all that good stuff. All right, one of my favorite bakeries in the city, at least in Midtown Manhattan, is Zappola. One of the best authentic Italian bakeries in the city. There's a lot. There's a big Italian community in New York City, so if you come to New York City looking for authentic Italian bakery, even French bakery, you're in luck. You have a lot of options. I would say Brooklyn has a lot more options than Manhattan, but I could be wrong. Even New Jersey has a lot of options when it comes to Italian food, Italian restaurants, Italian cafes, bakeries, all that good stuff. And this is Zappola Italian Bakery. They got all the traditional stuff like panettone, pomodoro, All that good stuff. One thing that I have to say though is this place is kind of expensive compared to at least the one that I showed you yesterday, the French bakery. This one is a little bit more expensive. And just like the other bakery, I would say get here as early as you can, especially on the weekends. You gotta get here early. New Yorkers, it doesn't matter if it's raining outside, snowing, sleet, whatever it is, snowstorm, they go out and get what they need to get. So if you want to try one of these, you gotta get here early. As you can see, most of their stuff is sold out, so whatever is left is whatever is left. As you can see, the shelf is empty. They got focaccia, Italian style pizza, or what is this? Like Italian style sandwich? I've never tried any of these. But I do love focaccia. I do love Italian pastries. They got bomboloni, they got cronuts, they got croissant. They look delicious, right? It is super delicious. These guys know what they're doing. All right, let me just walk in for a little bit. Highly rated on TripAdvisor as well. You already know. I always show you the good stuff. Zappola Italian Bakery. Panetteria e pasticceria. Panetteria means a pantry? Is that what it means? Alex Mondelli, Cindy Mondelli. I think I saw Cindy Mondelli, right? They have a cronut. Yes, it's pretty common on the East Coast. I think it's pretty common in San Francisco as well, right? It's like a mix of croissant and donuts. A donut. Cronut. I think Dominic and Sale Bakery got the best cronut. I think they do got the best one. Oh, the temperature in California is 64. Must be nice. Near my house, the focaccia place closes when they run out. Really? Wow. It must be really good then. They must have the good stuff. This is, my friends, authentic Italian stuff. Unfortunately, they're sold out of a lot of the stuff that they have, as you can see. But these guys know what they're doing. They got a lot of good stuff. Anyway, put this on your list just in case you happen to visit the city. Have a good one, Sebastian. Take care. It means bread place. Ah, okay. Or bakery. Ah, thank you, Rebecca. Greetings to you, Henry. Greetings to you, Cindy again. It looks good, right? All right, I'm going to show you another bakery, another one of my favorite. Gotta make a little U-turn. I think they're closed. Oh man, I wanted to show you guys. Anyway, the name is Café d'Avignon. I hope I'm saying it right. The same thing like the other one. It is a bakery, a cafe, and they got some sandwiches too. Stuff, cold stuff, hot stuff to go. That's the name of it. Café d'Avignon. Bakery, pastry, sandwich, coffee, and tea. Their bagels are good. The bakeries are good. The coffee is good as well. I know the coffee is good. I mean, I haven't had this coffee for some time, but I know the coffee is good because they use Stumptown Coffee roasters. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Stumptown Coffee. And they sell, Stumptown sells coffee beans to a lot of coffee shops in the city. Chatterbox Popsy. You got the Union Jack. That's delightful. Is it French? I think it's French. Cioli, I think it's French. But the thing is, sometimes in New York City, they might have a French name. Just an example, but they might have both French, Italian, and maybe American of, you know, like different market, or the different markets in the city. So yeah, you might see a lot of stuff in one store, just like that one. I mean, the Italian bakery that I just showed you, they got some French stuff too. It's not all Italian. What's up, Clayton? I hope all is well, Clayton. We got Anselmo. Anselmo saying it's French, yeah. Well, with that name, I mean, it has to be French. But then again, we also got some Italian stuff and some American stuff. It's a mix of different things. Cheers from London. Hey, Frank Garcia. We have somebody from London. Are you a Londoner? That's awesome. That's delightful. I always get excited when I see people from England, especially from London. It's very nice seeing you. Mikey, good afternoon. Hello from South Carolina. Greetings. Somebody asked if it was cold today. It's okay. It's not bad. At least it's not as windy as it was yesterday, so it's not bad. All right. One other place that I would like to recommend is this one, Greek from Greece. It's more like Americanized Greek pastry, but I think it's good. I thought it was really good. I asked, some of my Greek friends, and they said it's all right, but I thought it was good. They have a few locations in the city. They even have locations in New Jersey. It's more like, it's more, it's not as authentic as you would expect, or you'd expect it to be. But for somebody who hasn't been to Greek or Greece, I thought it was good. But it's not always my go-to place. I don't go there often, maybe once in a while. Once in a while. Okay, friends, I've mentioned Dig Inn before. This is another location. They have several locations in the city. This is like a healthy fast food place for those of you, who are health conscious. So make sure to write the name, write it down. They got healthy stuff. It's fast food, but a lot healthier than a lot of places. A lot of fast food chains. And a little bit expensive too. As I mentioned the other day, the portions are not the best. All right, here we have Andrew's Diner. I've tried this place before. They got delicious breakfast, especially the breakfast combo platter is pretty good. Let me see if I can show it to you. All right, which one did I get? Yeah, so you can make your own with like Western omelet without the ham. I don't eat a ham, so Western omelet with bread and stuff, and potatoes, house potatoes. It's pretty good. If I remember right, I think it was less than $15, including tip. So price is good, quality is good. I mean, it can get busy, especially summertime. But in terms of breakfast, that's what I tried there. I think it's good. I thought it was very good. Carol Williams is saying, I will be checking out Dig on my vacation. You should. If you are, interested in fast food, also something that's healthy, on the go, while you're exploring the city. If you don't have time to sit down and eat, that's the way to go. Or if you don't have the time to go to a sit-down restaurant and spend a lot of time, that is a very good option. Get something to go to a park, go somewhere else, and enjoy that food. Hey, Catherine McKay, how you doing? Oh, it's starting to get cold, friends. Oh, it's starting to get cold. It's starting to get cold. I guess I spoke too fast. I spoke too fast, friends. Alright, so I need to get my coffee because I haven't had any coffee. And you know, life doesn't begin until you have coffee. So I'm gonna get me some coffee. Patty C64, greetings. Bread and potatoes, too much carbs. I need carbs, my friend. I've lost a lot of weight in the last 2 years, so for me, I'm not health conscious at all at this point. I mean, I cut some stuff, you know. I cut, you know, some extra things, you know. I sacrifice on certain things, but when it comes to carbs, I need it. That's why I'm kind of biased, you know. I show you guys a lot of places, you know, that have carbs, that are all about carbs, you know, like bakeries and pastry shops, cafes, and so on. Because I need the carbs. I could use some carbs. Susan Angles, greetings. Hello, Rob and friends. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Nice seeing you here. Renee has a list of bakeries for the nice. I'm proud of her. Nice. Thank you, Renee. See, whenever people tell me like, oh, I'm writing down all the bakeries that you suggested, it makes me happy. Carol Williams, is there a salad bar in the city? So one of the best salad bars that I would recommend would be a place called Just Salad, and the other one would be Whole Foods. Whole Foods has a good option, a good selection. But no, yeah, that is not my area of expertise. Unfortunately, salad bar, greens, that is not my area of expertise, unfortunately. I do eat greens, but not as often. And when I do, it's, you know, when I buy, you know, greens from Trader Joe's. That's it. But yeah, I would highly recommend Whole Foods because, you know, I have some friends who are very, you know, health conscious, who eat their greens, a certain amount of greens a day, you know, based on body weight, height, you know, all that stuff, you know. They calculate how many carbs they intake and, you know, and they go to Whole Foods and Just Salad, so I would assume that it is worth visiting. When you do, it's matcha flavored pastries. No, actually, did I ever show matcha flavored pastries? I'm actually not a big fan of matcha, to be honest. I like matcha tea once in a while, but matcha flavored, you know, pastry, no. I would eat it. It's not like I would say no, but it's not something that I would crave often. Patty C, you weigh everything that you eat? What? That's impressive. So it has to be like a certain amount every single day, or do you have like a cheat day? Oh, you mean cha-cha matcha? Ah, okay. That's different. Do you know, Maz is asking, do you know Martha's Country Bakery? Yes, I do. I did show it to you guys a couple of months ago. The one in Brooklyn, right? Yeah, I've been there a few times. I know that one. Henry, that's funny. That is funny. You're like, oh, I weigh everything that I eat the next morning. Nice. That's hilarious. I don't even weigh anything. That's funny. Rob, you're doing a great job marketing New York City through these YouTube videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I'm doing my best. I like sharing my favorite places, my experiences, my insights, all that good stuff. You guys know I moved here from California, so I'm not a New Yorker, so my perspective and the way I see things and my interests are different. And I do my best to share as much as I can, whenever I can. All right, another healthy looking place might be Fresh and Company. There you go. For those of you guys who are into the healthy diet, the healthy lifestyle. But like I always say, in New York City, whatever it is that you're looking for, you'll find it. New York City has everything. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it here. Trust me. You will find anything and everything in New York City. Whatever you're looking for. Was it a big transition from California to New York? I would say so, yeah. Especially for the first couple of months. It was a big transition. I mean, New York City was very overwhelming. It was not an easy transition. Yeah, it was overwhelming. Have a great walk. We will view the replay this evening. Awesome. No worries. How do you find winter in New York? Oh, I mean, now I'm used to it. Kind of used to it, but no, it was tough. When I first moved here, oh man, it was not easy. It was painful. I had a hard time adjusting to it. It was tough. I remember there was a time when I felt really cold and that I thought I lost my ear. You know, I didn't think my ear was there because when I touched my ear, I didn't feel anything. It was just numb. So I had to go home and look in the mirror to make sure that I had my ears. I'm not even kidding you. That's how cold it was. That's how cold I felt. It was terrible. But then, we humans, we adjust to a lot of stuff, right? It might take us some time, but we adjust to anything and everything. So I did adjust and I got used to it. But first, oh yeah. I'm not even kidding you. I thought I lost my ear. It was so cold. I felt so cold and I'm like, okay, what's going on? And yeah, I had to go home and look in the mirror and oh, I still have my ears. Oh yeah, I had a hat on. That didn't matter. Oh, winter in New York is no joke, my friend. Especially for somebody who moved here from California. No, it's no joke. I mean, it's not as bad as, let's say, Canada. It's not that bad, but still terrible. It's no joke. Ryan is like, oh, boo-hoo, coming from Canada. That's what I was saying. That's what I just said. For somebody from Canada, New York is like spring. Oh, you think you're cold, eh? You think that's snow, eh? I know sometimes I would record winter storms, snowstorms, and things like that and post it on YouTube. There's always at least one Canadian that writes, oh, that would just be another spring day in Canada. Or, that's just another day, another morning in Canada. Something like that. So I get you. I understand. All right, we got a nice flag right here. Moz is saying ears are very sensitive to cold, especially when a heavy hailstone hit them. Oh, yeah, no kidding. New York City is by far the greatest city in the country. You have it all. There's everything here. I'm not even kidding you. The good, the bad, the worst. Everything. Greetings to you, Ricardo. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Thank you for the continued support. Ricardo and Michael. Glenn is saying, oh, okay, he's talking to Carol. Gangsta man. Show yourself. You know me already. You want to see New York, not me. All right, there was a question that I missed that I wanted to answer. Just a second. Fang is saying, what about sweet green? Yes, sweet green. Yes, that's another option too. But as you already know, I'm not an expert in green stuff. I'm not an expert on healthy eating, so I might have forgotten that one. But yes, sweet green is a good option too. All right. We have a lot of flags here, friends. I don't know where you're watching from, but this is one of my favorite things to do whenever I'm doing a live stream. I want to know where you're watching from and see if you can find your flag. Alexander Theodorus. There we go. I see Greek. I see Uruguay. I see Mexico. I see Maz and Scioli and was it Wetzel? There you go. That's your flag, right? All right, I see England, I see Croatia, Colombia. I don't see Antigua and Barbuda. I do see Sri Lanka, Somalia, Russia. I see Wales. I see Moldova. I see Thailand, China. Man, this, that's your flag, right? Yep. Where's the Union flag? I don't know. I see Kenya, I see Lebanon, I see Zambia, India, Israel, US Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, Sudan, Angola, Guyana too, right? It's like pretty much the entire world in there. What is that place anyway? I didn't even check it out. Oh, okay. Brooklyn Brewery, be cool, be kind, be gone. That's funny. That's very New York. Be cool, be kind, or be gone. That's hilarious. All right. So that whole thing was about a bar, a diner, a brewery. Adriana Rodriguez, greetings. Catherine McKay, my maple leaf is there. You did see it, right? Canada's the largest maple syrup producer, right? I would assume so. I hope it is. Yep, it is. Ice hockey was invented in Canada, right? Is it true that basketball was invented in Canada? I don't know. I kind of have a hard time believing that one. But apparently it was invented in Canada. I mean, you guys have hockey. Why can't we have basketball? Why would you want to have both? Mike O. Glenn is saying, is asking, walk, ride, fly, what would be the best event to see in April in New York City? In April? Oh, you mean like in terms of concerts, music and stuff? Or what kind of event are you thinking? So in terms of events too, I would say look into the Javits Center, go to their website and see what kind of events they have. Of course, you know, basketball, Madison Square Garden, look into events at Madison Square Garden. Look into this Yankees game, baseball. Yeah, look into sports, music. There's a lot to do in April. There's always something to do in New York. Even in the harshest of weathers, there's always something to do. All right, friends, I think I missed a question, didn't I? Yes, basketball was invented in Canada. Are you sure? Can we have that one? Can we at least have... Why is that guy honking? Man, what I don't like about New Yorkers is like even when they want to say hi to you, they honk really loudly. They just like... Michael Glenn is saying anything you think is good, probably not sports. What about music? You thinking about music? Music concert? That might be an option too. $1 pizza. $1 pizza, they mean the slice, right? Yes, one slice, $1. That is correct. Orleta is saying, yes, basketball was invented in Canada. Please give us that one. We need that one. Carol is saying, I saw several Caribbean island flags, but not Antigua and Barbuda. I'm sure it's there because they had way too many flags. I would assume they have every country in the world. And somebody asked me a question that I missed. Oh yeah, Yo Chief is asking if I walk in Brooklyn. I do, actually. I was thinking about going to Brooklyn today. I just didn't get a chance, so I came here. But yeah, I do go to Brooklyn. I like Brooklyn. I like Queens as well. Yeah, but most of the time I walk in Manhattan because it's convenient for me. But I do have a lot of videos from Brooklyn. Check out my website. I'm sorry, my page. I have a lot of walks from Queens, Brooklyn, and of course Manhattan, different parts of Manhattan, so check it out. Check it out, my friend. All right, so now I need to get my coffee because I feel like I'm missing something. I need to get some coffee. Another popular place is this one, Milk Bar. It's like a cafe. I've never tried it. I know they have a few locations here in the city. They have locations in DC and I think other places as well. But I've never tried it. But I'm mainly here because I want to get some coffee. Oh no, are they closed? What? Okay, it's not closed. Okay, whew. I was gonna lose it. All right, friends, one of my favorite places to get coffee in the city, in this part of town, in Midtown Manhattan, is a Stumptown Coffee Roasters. I haven't been here for ages, but I still enjoy it. I still like it. It's a good coffee shop, and they make beans. I mean, their beans are high quality beans, and they sell their coffee beans to different coffee shops in the city, and not just in the city, but all over the United States. If I'm not mistaken, actually, Stumptown Coffee Roasters was established in Portland, Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so they distribute their whole bean coffee, ground coffee, different varieties of coffee to different parts of the country, and certainly in New York City as well. Stumptown Coffee Roasters. And of course, if you enjoy people watching summertime, just get your coffee, a cup of coffee, stand in one of those those stalls right there, and enjoy the view of New York City from there, from the window. Just observe New Yorkers, see what they do, just do your people watching. Oh, excuse me. Do your people watching. So this is a good spot for people watching. And summertime, it gets really, really, really busy, really crowded. It's not like what it is right now. Right now it's empty. It's Sunday Sunday afternoon. People are at home chilling, They're not out and about recording like me. So it is empty, but most of the time, especially during the weekday, during lunchtime in the morning, it gets really, really, really busy. Just FYI. So plan in advance if you come here, but the coffee is definitely worth it. Ricardo is saying basketball was invented in the International Young Men's Christian Association, Massachusetts, December 1, 1891, by instructor James Naismith in the United States. That's the thing. I know there's a debate between who invented basketball. Some people say it's Canada, some people say it's the US. That's why I was saying, please give us the basketball. Let's have it. You guys keep the hockey. We take the basketball. We're good. You know what I mean? One-on-one. All right, friends. I'm going to get my coffee as usual. Huh? Oh, not you, not just the store, not you personally, the store.
Yeah, but if we're still in the store, we don't like to be recorded.
What I'm saying is like the camera is not focusing on you, but like this side. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to put you in. You're not part of the. Yeah, I'm a vlogger, and I don't. You are not the subject.
Great, because people do that all the time.
I know, like, you know, when you don't want to. Yes, I understand. No worries at all. No worries. I just wanted to get a cortado. I come here often, so I just like I'm sharing my favorite coffee shops in the city.
Right.
And so today I happened to be here, and that's all.
Thank you for being understanding.
Yeah, no worries. I understand.
Not a lot of people are.
Yeah, and I know, like, you know, some kids also nowadays they do TikTok and stuff, and you know, like I see them like, you know, doing random stuff, you know, just to stand out. So
It's just it makes us feel like zoo animals with all the plexiglass that we have.
yeah. But yeah, no, this is more like a professional channel.
Great. As long as we're not in it.
Yeah, you're good. No worries. Just a cortado and with a little bit of honey. All right, friends, I'm going to show you something here.
Is that whole milk for you?
Huh? Whole milk, yes. Huh?
Can I have you sign? Just the sheet.
Ah, okay, sorry. I wanted to show the beans quickly. All right. Was it started in Oregon, if I'm not mistaken, Stumptown? Okay, that's what I thought. Yep, I was right, friends. I was right. And here are the options in terms of coffee. I'm starting to sound like New Yorkers, right, Brenda? I know. I mean, I didn't mean to though. I say coffee, roasters. Yeah, but this is Stumptown Coffee, so this is whole bean coffee. I don't know what kind of variety it is. I would assume it is Arabica. You got different options: house blend, French roast, Trapper Creek. I have many options here, friends, from Guatemala, Costa Rica. I would assume this one is actually a blend of different coffee varieties from different countries. Awesome. Thank you so much. So the basic Stumptown that you guys have, is it like a blend of different country or? Indonesian. Central American. All right, friends. So this is Indonesia and Central America. I would assume maybe from Brazil. Oh no, just some people don't want to be on camera. That's understandable. No, people were asking me like, why are they worried? I'm like, you know. Yeah. Thank you again. She was not happy at all. She looked angry, friends. She looked angry. This is what happens, friends. Sometimes people just don't want to be on camera and they think you're doing something crazy or trying to do some prank or something like that. I try to explain, you know, I do my best to explain the situation, to show what I'm doing. So just so you guys know, just to give you an idea of what it takes, you know, to bring these types of streams. Sometimes, you know, might look easy because we make it look easy, but at the end of the day, there's a lot that goes behind it, just FYI. You know what I mean? All right, there's a nice hotel right next to it. Actually, this place used to be super popular with students back in the day. They would come here, use the internet, you know, just use it as a meetup place. But I see still thriving. That's awesome. All right, again, the name is Stumptown Coffee Roasters. They have a couple of locations in the city. This is one of them. Oh, you know what? Let me show you something else. Let me first open up this. Have my coffee. Hey Imran, how you doing? Is it cold out there? Not really. Kind of goes on and off. When you think it's okay, it's fine, and then it gets colder, and then when you think it's cold, it goes back to normal. So it goes up and down. Catherine McKay, you can only say so much, right? Absolutely. You know, and one of the frustrating things about doing the streams is that also sometimes, you know, we can't really say whatever we want to say on camera because one, there's a lot of kids that watch our channel. You know, you have to be respectful. You have to, like, you know, make sure that you don't offend anybody. There's just so many things that goes into it. You know what I mean? And sometimes holding back a lot of those things, you know, kind of is frustrating and it makes you a little anxious, you know. But we have to get used to it, you know. Otherwise, it's gonna be a problem. Anyway, at the end of the day, I have my coffee. I can't complain. I'm excited. The coffee is really good. Their coffee, I have to say, is really, really good. One of the best in New York City, like really, really good. Catherine McKay, you were very diplomatic handling the situation. Yeah, I think one of the gifts that I have as a person, like personally, is that, you know, I can deal with any type of person. I don't know. I'm thankful that I can communicate with anybody very well. It doesn't matter who the person is, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, those guys are fighting. Look at New York. Look at New York as those guys are fighting. That's New York. Maz is saying plus radio speaker voice, I guess. Never an excuse for being rude. True. True. Oh, this coffee is good. This is good. Look at New York. And you know the funny thing is in New York, when you see somebody fighting or doing something crazy, you don't say anything. You just look and walk away like it's nothing. I wasn't used to that, you know, until I came to New York. Because, you know, from where I was, like if something happens like this, like people try to say something or try to get, you know, in the middle, sort of like, you know, cool things down, right? In New York, nope, people don't care. You could slap each other, punch each other, they will just look at you and walk away. Shirt you, Rob, been around the block, I guess. How you doing? I always worry about guns going off. I hope not. That would be something that I could not handle. Oh yeah. That is not what I can handle. No. That is not my area of expertise. I could not handle that. No. All right, friends, I'm just standing here enjoying my coffee. I'll start walking very shortly. Man, these guys are still yelling at each other and fighting. Sad to see New York City going downhill. I think it's pretty much the same in other cities too. I thought it was just New York, but in Miami's the same thing. San Francisco, LA, DC. Post-COVID, I think life is a whole lot different, friends. As you might have noticed it in your hometown, in your city, wherever you are, right? Life has changed a lot, a whole lot, after COVID. And somebody asked, you know, if New York has changed after COVID. Yes, it has. Post-COVID, New York City is a completely different city. It's not the same at all. It's very different. Look at that. Oh, I see what's going on. The guy is setting up like a little tent. And they're telling him no. I think that's the reason. Different in a good way or a bad way? I wouldn't say good. No. Because a lot of, you know, A lot of businesses went out of shut down. The city is not as safe as what it was before. Not that it was that safe back then anyway, but it's like it's a lot worse now. What else? And you have people selling drugs, you know, just like that guy on the open market, just asking random strangers. All right, we have the Paul Hotel over here, not to be confused with the Paul, the French Starbucks, not to be confused with that one. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the city has changed a whole lot in so many ways, and not in the best of ways. Oh, there's a tapas bar. Anybody from Spain? I'm not a big fan of tapas, but you guys might want to check this out if you liked it. If you like tapas. Tapas are just too small for me. It would be something that I would eat once I'm done eating. You know what I mean? Like at the end of my meal. So tapas is more like small portions of different types of food. It's like a Spanish style, and you get like small portions of, let's say, fish or meat or whatever it might be, or pork. But they're very small portions, like literally just small portions. When I eat, I like to eat like a full plate and just be done with it instead of just like taking small bites. So that's why I'm not a big fan. Indian Mastiff is saying whole of US seems to be getting angry. See the Hollywood Oscars last week. Yeah, things have certainly changed. Yes, I agree. Especially post-COVID, yes. A lot has changed. I don't know how it is in London. I don't know how it is in the UK. But certainly over here, a lot has changed. I don't know how it is in Canada either. But I would say, especially New York City, it has changed a lot. But I do have friends, you know, in LA, in San Francisco, and they say the same thing. And one other thing that you're gonna notice in New York post-COVID is that a lot of businesses close early, and they close on the weekends as well. You remember back in the day, New York, it didn't matter what time of the day. It's crowded, it's busy, it's chaotic, it's loud, right? It didn't matter what time of the day. Especially on the weekends, yes, it was super busy, crowded. That's not the case these days. And these days, a lot of businesses are shutting their doors. A lot. It's very cloudy. Yes, indeed it is cloudy. Dasha, hey, how you doing? Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Rob. For those of you guys who are new, you can call me Rob. Just FYI. Already 2 years ago, right? Rob, can you do a full-on New York accent? I don't know if I could. I don't know. I mean, I can pick up on some words, certain words, but not everything. You know what? Where was I gonna go? You know what? Instead of going that way, oh, I do see Guyana on that list, and also Bahamas. What else? I see Puerto Rico. Anyway, actually, I need to go somewhere else. I need to show you something before I go back. I need to show you something. Patty is saying also may determine the area you're in as well. That is true. That is true. So Midtown in general, Midtown is not as slow most of the time, at least Monday to Saturdays. It's not as quiet as it is right now. Just FYI, but other parts of New York, yeah, as soon as it hits 7 p.m., 8 p.m., it is dead quiet. Hello, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I need to show you something. So, back in the day, I used to come here. This was one of my favorite coffee shops. The name is Luna Coffee. The guy who opened it saved up his money. So go ahead, no worries. So saved up his money for a couple of years. He worked as an investment banker in Russia. He's from Armenia. And he was making coffee using hot sand. Are you guys familiar with that style of coffee? It's very common in Armenia, Greek, and Turkey. So he literally just opened his business right when COVID hit. So he had to shut down after 2 months, right? And then, I got to know him, after some time. And then I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, are you thinking about opening up when everything opens up? And he goes, no, I've lost a lot of money. I invested a lot of money starting the business, and I was not able to recover the money. So, I will not be opening up. And and he said, I'm also not thinking about starting any business anytime soon, which I thought was very sad. But yeah, so those types of stories are very common in New York. Of course, it's the same all over the world. But I live here, so I'm more in tuned into whatever is going on here. And yeah. And I was telling my friends, like, hey, if you ever come to the city, whenever you visit the city, I'll take you to this place. The coffee is great and the service is great, and he would just give me baklava and some, additional stuff, just random stuff that I didn't even ask for, It'd be like, hey, take this, thank you for visiting, thank you for stopping by. It was such a great experience, but New Yorkers say it's not the same anymore. No, it's not. No, not even close. No way. Yeah, New York is not the same. I mean, would you expect New York to be this empty and deserted on a Sunday? Yeah. That's very sad, right? Anyway, the pigeon thought that you were a paparazzi. Hey, we have Norman Ross. What's going on? And we got Carmen Christine. What's going on? I hope all is well. It's still a great city. It's still a beautiful city. It's still a good city. But yeah, at the end of the day, it has changed. It has changed significantly. Happy Sunday to you, Katia Brutus. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Katia Brutus. I can't remember now, but it sounds familiar. Anyway, nice having you. And yeah, see, this is what New Yorkers do. They drive right in front of you, even if you have the right of way. How you doing? Even if you have the right of way, even if you are crossing the street, they will just drive in front of you. So be careful. Be extra alert. And as you guys know, sometimes or most of the time I do my walks late at night when it's dark out, so I have to be like extra careful. Now, I mean, during the day, not so much, but at night, you have to like make sure to stay alert, vigilant, don't get distracted on your phone, music, whatever. Stay alert. Hey Valerie, how you doing? USA maybe has changing. Indeed, yeah. Just like anywhere else, not just here. But and don't take or don't assume that New York is terrible or anything. No, I mean you just gotta be careful. You just gotta know what to do, what not to do. Just like any big city in the world, maybe except Tokyo. Or, I don't know, Seoul. Just, stay alert, be careful, know what you're looking for, know what you're doing. You know what I mean? All right, let's go down this way. And of course, make sure not to record people when they don't want to be recorded, because they get upset. They will tell you, what, you recording me? Don't record me. That's how New Yorkers say. Are you recording me? I don't want to be recorded, yo. I don't want to be on camera, yo. Don't record me. All right, and here we have a fancy schmancy restaurant here, L'Adresse. For those of you who enjoy a sit-down fine dining, that is a good option. That is a very good option. Inside a nice building, a historical landmark. Ricardo saying especially New York, Chicago, and Philly. Yes. All the big cities have changed. It's not just New York. See? And people drive crazy. Like, you're not supposed to drive like that here. Gotta be careful. Oh, there was a Cha-Cha Matcha? Did I miss it? You guys love that place, huh? Oh no, that was Dig In. That was another dig location right there, Carol Williams. See? There's a lot of digs and dig-ins throughout the city. The sounds of the city. These are the sounds of the city. All right, let's see what the temperature is right now. Right now it is 46. And speaking of green stuff, here we have sweet greens. Sweet green. I have never bought anything from Sweet Green. Not that I know of. Nope. If I need greens, I buy my greens from Trader Joe's and eat it at home. A whole lot cheaper. Cha-Cha Matcha, you got it right, you got it right. Somebody said it first. Cha-Cha Matcha. Cha-Cha Matcha's right there. Healthy eating. Healthy eating. Oh, looks like there's some type of accident. Oh no. Somebody passed out or something. Broadway Plaza Hotel, indeed. Indeed. All right, here is the Smith. It's a. The burgers here are really good. I highly recommend it. Good stuff. They have a few, actually they have at least 2 locations that I know of, and this is one of the locations. A very nice restaurant, American style restaurant. Burgers are good, that's what I've tried. I don't know about the other things on their menu, but I would assume it's good. All right, speaking of green stuff, here is another location, or another company, the Little Bee. There you go, the Little Bee. This is a good option as well. I know it is very popular. I've never tried their food, but I would assume it's good. I mean, with a name like the Little Bee, I would assume it's very healthy and good. And we have Starbucks over here. What else can I show you? You know what? Let me go down this way. Let me see if I can find something interesting. And here we have a very popular fine restaurant, La Pecora Bianca. Summertime, this is a poppin' place. This place gets packed, like the entire street, like literally every table, every chair occupied, taken, and they have outdoor dining right there, like, you know, right in the middle, and then they have seats inside. So summertime, this is the place to be, friends. When it's, you know, warm outside, especially in the evenings, yeah, this place gets really busy. Anyway, let's just cross the street, see what's going on over here. I'm kind of curious to see what's up. All right, friends, yeah, so this is Le Pecora Bianca. I've never tried their food, I don't know. I don't know how good it is, but I would assume it is, because usually they are super packed. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened over here. Valerie is here. I did not even see you. Did I say hi to you? I got my like in there. How about you all? Thank you for the reminder. Valerie, thank you. Let's keep going. And the good thing about New York, like I said, is there are lots and lots of restaurants, especially Italian restaurants. Ooh, there's a lot throughout the city, not just in Manhattan and Brooklyn and Queens, everywhere. And Queens has actually more diversity than any of the other boroughs. You can find food from any part of the world in Queens. It is the most diverse borough in New York. So if you're a foodie like I am, go straight to Queens. All right, let's cross the street right this. Let's go this way. I don't think I've taken this route before, with you guys at least. So summertime, this part of town is very lively. There's so much going on. Outdoor dining, people having a good time. But as you can see right now, it is kind of quiet. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Those guys are getting married. Congratulations is due. Robert Parker, greetings to you. I did not see you. How are you doing? So yeah, as you can see, It's Sunday afternoon and it is super quiet over here. And this is Midtown. Did you ever imagine New York City to be this quiet on a Sunday? Yeah. So we have to get used to it. This is one of the things that we have to get used to, you know? One of the changes that we have to get used to. All right, and if you're thinking about getting married and if you want to buy some like bride stuff, wedding stuff, you might want to stop by, I don't know, David's Bridal. I don't know. I'm not looking for bridal stuff, so I don't know, but I would assume they're good because there's always a bunch of girls going in and trying stuff, buying stuff. That's not my area of expertise, but it's good to mention it. My granddaughter works in David's Bridal in Michigan. Oh, is it a chain? Oh, I thought it was just like one off in New York. Interesting. Oh, is it like a franchise, huh? Interesting. How come streets are so empty? Population for New York City hasn't really dropped, has it? That's a very good question. That's the oxymoron for me because one, a lot of people and rent prices have gone up. Demand for apartments has gone up. Demand for a lot of things has gone up in the city. Condo, even for people who are buying properties, everything has gone up. But at the same time, as you can see, the city is not that crowded. It's like, where is everybody? Are people just staying home and not going out? And just getting used to that work from home lifestyle and just staying at home and not even going out on the weekends? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But that's a very good question. That is my observation as well. It's something that I've been trying to look into. Because one, people are literally fighting and bribing landlords to get into apartments. A year and a half ago, a lot of landlords were just begging people to take their properties. Now it's the other way around. People are lining up, trying to, rent apartments quickly, right away. Bribing landlords. And prices keep going up. Then again, as you can see, the city's not that busy. It's not that crowded. It's empty. That is the crazy part. All right, what else could I show you over here? Something interesting. We are in Chelsea, by the way. Just FYI. We are in Chelsea now. Maybe people are still afraid to socialize. You think so? I don't know. It's a new normal. I guess it's a new normal that we have to get used to, right? I guess that's one way to explain it. And you guys know I do my best to show you all the hidden gems, public spaces, public parks, and this is one of them. And let's see. Gary Ting, how you doing? Everyone is just making way for the governor. That's right. That makes sense. That's absolutely right. So this one is open to the public from 7 a.m. until 8:30 p.m. As you can see, it's a nice open space, and you have lots of these throughout the city. So it's not the only one. You find a lot of these throughout the city. So let's go walk in. I'll show it to you. But one thing that I have to say is late night, I would not recommend that you come to places like this unless you have a group of friends with you. If you are one or two, I would not recommend it. But this one is good. during the day. I would say until 6 p.m., maybe 7 or 8 p.m. summertime. Watching, listening, learning. Greetings to you, Mighty Bull. Darnell Smith is saying combination of crime, rent increase, homelessness is just a mess. Yeah, it's just a mix of so many things. It's just a paradox. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I can go on and on about it. Like, I could make one whole video just about it. But what's the point? It is a paradox. It's just so many moving elements, so many dimensions, so many things to discuss, so many things to bring about, to talk about. Yeah. Let's just do our best to stay positive, because life as it is already a big mess, right? It's a lot of moving elements as it is. Life is not the best right now, so we gotta do our best to stay positive. But this place, this Flatiron Room, right here, a nice open space. Look how nice this place is. Wow. Is it a restaurant, right? Okay. I've never paid attention. I've been in the area many times, but I've never paid attention. Can I show just right here? Is that okay? Thank you. All right, friends, this is. I thought it was just like a ballroom, an open space. Oh, they got nice coffee over here. This is what I like about, going around and checking out places in New York City. I myself get to see like new spots, places that I've never paid attention to. All right, I can't even show it on the screen. All right, let me just do this. So the name of the place is Flatiron Room. It's a very fancy place, a very fancy restaurant. This is what it looks like. No, it's not a library. It's a restaurant. It's a very nice restaurant. It's a very nice spot. How you doing? All right, that's enough for today. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Thank you. All right, that's enough for today. Maybe another time. See, I've walked around this neighborhood a few times, but I've never really seen it because I guess they only open for a couple of hours a day. This is like one of those places that's only open for a couple of days. I would assume so. And when I first looked at it, I thought it was just like a ballroom or something, a place they rent out for weddings and events. But it's just a restaurant. And New York City has a lot of really high-end exclusive places, just FYI. A lot of those types of places. Places that you've never heard of, that you only know about if that person already goes there, or is part of a certain club, or, is part of, a certain social circle. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know about it. Did you guys know, for instance, there is an Armani restaurant on Fifth Avenue? A lot of people don't know about that one. Hey, what's up, Darrell? How you doing? Like the Armani, like the clothing brand. Yes, they have a restaurant. They have a restaurant on Fifth Avenue. Oh yeah. I didn't know. I had no idea such a thing existed until I, came to New York. I did not know that. I did not know Armani, a clothing company, had a restaurant. But then, I had a chance to go to Dubai, and in Dubai, I did see a Dolce & Gabbana. No, was it Dolce & Gabbana? I did see an Armani deli at the Burj Khalifa. I also saw Dolce & Gabbana Cafe. I think it's Dolce & Gabbana. What is the other one that has a similar sounding name? Yes, I did see an Armani deli, and also Dolce & Gabbana. I think it was a cafe. Yes, a cafe. Most high-end brands have restaurants and hotels, especially in Europe and UK. That makes sense. I did not know that. Like, yeah, but Ralph Lauren, yeah, of course, yeah. Ralph Lauren is a good example as well, but maybe not the best example because Ralph Lauren is not really a high-end compared to, say, Dolce & Gabbana or, I don't know, Armani, Gucci, right? But still, it's kind of unusual. I've never seen that until I came to New York. We don't have, we don't have a Ralph's Coffee in California. Maybe in LA. So yeah. Suhail Al-Jadi is saying, wow, you said Burj Khalifa perfectly in Arabic. Thank you. I actually know how to read and write Arabic. I learned it when I was in college. I pretty much taught myself how to read and write it, and then I took 1 semester of Arabic. But I've forgotten a lot of it. But I can still read it and write it. Maybe not as fast as I would like to, but I do know how to read it and write it. And in terms of pronunciation, it's not that hard for me. All right. And here we have a museum for math. One of the things that you would find in a big city like New York, Mo Math. Literally, this museum is a museum for math. And I have something for you in New York. Whatever it is that you're looking for, you'll find it in New York. The name is Mo Math. Look at the entrance. I forgot how much it was, but I haven't been here for ages. So the price might have changed, but I think I paid as a student, I think I paid maybe like 10, 11. Look at that. Everything math. The math logic, mathematical puzzles, prime number conspiracy. That's so funny. Everything about math. Do you guys know how much it is for the museum? Okay. All the prices should be $3.41, right? Based on pi, right? They shouldn't be charging more than $3.41. All right, here, my friends, is also another high-end American-style restaurant. The name is the Black Barn. Very fancy, schmancy. I know some people have tried the food. They said it's very good. This is more like a sit-down place. It's not my environment. I like to get something on the go, or a place that's like more cozy, more like relaxed, where I can just sit down, without feeling like, bougie. Just eat and leave, or maybe like take it to go. Yeah, Blackburn is more like a high-end sit-down restaurant. Okay, what else can we see here? Man, for some reason that coffee did not hit right. Maybe she gave me a decaf. I don't know. That girl did not like the fact that I was recording. Maybe she gave me a decaf. I don't know, because the coffee did not hit the spot today. And I did not have my croissant today, so oh well. Oh well. All right, let's go down this way. I'm going to show you something actually. Let's go down this way. Gotta go out and get another coffee, right? I think I should, because usually, most of the time, when I get coffee from Stumptown, it hits the spot, you know what I mean? It's very refreshing. Like, it gives me a lot of energy. I'm wide awake. But this time, no. It did not hit the spot. Oh, the coffee from yesterday was the best.
Be wary. You said people will think.
Black Fox Coffee never disappoints. All right, here we have Mark's. Another nice restaurant in the city. There's a lot of restaurants in the city, by the way. There's thousands of restaurants. So it will take you more than a lifetime to go to each and every restaurant in the city. Anyway. And here we have another public space, another open space. But I'm walking this way because I want to show you something. Rob, somebody wrote something in Arabic. Ramadan Kareem. Oh, cool. That's what he said. That's what you wrote, right? Ramadan Kareem to you as well. I'm not fasting or anything. I'm not Muslim, but Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak to all of you who are fasting. But I read it right? I guess I haven't lost my Arabic. I don't know. I guess I have not. All right, so this building that you're seeing right in front of you, this building right here is the Sony building. That is the Sony office right here, right in front. That, my friends, is Sony. I want to show you this building right here. This is the Holocaust Museum. I've never been inside. I've been to a few museums in New York City, but I've never been to this one. I've been to a couple of, Holocaust museums in different parts of the world, but not this one. This is more like a Greco-Roman type of architecture. Beautiful building. All right, let's go down this way. See what else we can find. You see how quiet it is right now? You see how quiet it is? Nice to have you back, Rebecca. Nice of you to come back. All right, what else? I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I forgot what it was. It looks like spring hasn't arrived in New York. No, that's a lie. Spring is not here at all. No. I don't know where spring went, but no, it's not here in New York. It's been cold, it's been windy, it's been freezing. Even when it's sunny outside, it still doesn't feel like spring. Still doesn't. Okay. What else can I show you here? All right, you know what? Let's go down this way. Let's go down. Right now I'm on Park Avenue and East 25th Street. We are in Midtown East. Midtown East of. And this building right here is Credit Suisse, and on the side there is Fidelity Investments. One of their many offices in the city. Roxanne Robles, greetings. I hope all is well. Oh, speaking of healthy foods, healthy restaurants in New York City, one other option would be Kava, the one that you're seeing right across the street. They have a few locations in the city, and that's one right there. Man, you guys are lucky today. We got to see a lot of healthy places. Anybody from Switzerland? Anybody from Switzerland? There's always a bull somewhere. We missed you. I missed you guys too. I missed all of you. Yeah. It has not been possible to stream as often as I would like to, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my very best. All right, another good coffee shop in the city is Coffee Lab, right there, right across the street. Coffee Lab. You know what? I'm gonna do a little jaywalking. All right. See, that's what New Yorkers do. We jaywalk. We look left and right, and we just jaywalk. Because I want to show you Coffee Lab. I already got coffee, so I'm not gonna get another one. But this place has some good coffee. The name is Coffee Lab. I don't know if they have another location, but this is the only one that I know. And the coffee is... All right, another place I guess that shut down. Another one too, right here. 2 places in a row that went out of business. It's very...
It's kind of cool. I got this piece from the class.
The voice of the seagull saying, is asking, I wonder if it will be another bit of snow in New York before going to spring. Oh, I hope not. We've had enough snow. I don't think so, though. No, I don't think so. We had enough snow. We had enough winter storm. Maybe rainstorm. We might get some rainstorms. But that might be... Oh, today, Rebecca, so today I went to one of my favorite coffee shops in the city, Stumptown Coffee Roasters. And today was my first day back to Stumptown Coffee Roasters in a while, in months. And then I run into a barista who was so uncomfortable, so unhappy that I was recording. As soon as I walked in, she said, oh, she doesn't want to be recorded, she doesn't want to be on camera. I tried to tell her that she is not the subject or the topic of my video or part of the tour. But she's like, I don't want to be in it. I'm like, yep, that you're not going to be in it. But she still felt uncomfortable. She still felt unhappy. I don't know. And the coffee did not taste as good as it normally does. Unfortunately. So yeah, that's about it for now. That's the story for today. That is the part of the story that you missed today, Rebecca. That is the story you missed. Yeah, she was really angry. I mean, like, honestly, like, I kind of wish, like, I said something. But, you know, I'm very diplomatic. That's one of my skills. So I didn't say anything. But even when I told her, when I confirmed that I have no interest. I have like zero interest in recording her. Like, I'm not even thinking about putting her on camera. She still felt like, you know, I was secretly recording her. I'm like, girl, I'm here for coffee, not you. I ain't got no interest on you. It's just about coffee. Unless you are a pastry or a coffee, I ain't interested. You ain't for me. I was like, girl, take it easy. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know, these days, you know, people, they can get a little frustrated about different things. You know, she might be going through certain things in life, and she might, you know, find this as an outlet to get angry. You know, some people are not good at keeping their pain to themselves. You know, we're all going through hell. We are going through the hells of hell. But we don't share it with people. We keep it to ourselves. We don't bring it to people, right? You don't know what I'm going through. I keep it to myself. When I come here, when I come to you, I do my best to be at my best and bring you the best. That's what we do. Adrian. Yeah, it could be that too. And you know, sometimes, you know, people that have some legal issues and they don't want to be seen on camera. I think Rebecca, you remember that story, right? Or that cheating couple that I recorded, that I mistakenly recorded. So the lady goes, "Oh, so when are you going to tell your wife about us?" And I literally caught that on camera as I was walking by. Of course, you know, I was not, you know, I didn't intend to record them, but it just so happens that, you know, they were walking by as I was, you know, walking by, and they, you know, the girl was like, "Hey, are you gonna tell your wife about us?" So I would assume that she was cheating, or he was cheating, or both are cheating. Who knows? Yeah, so those kind of things happen, and you know, so those type of people don't want to be on camera. They don't want to be recorded. All right, friends, you guys might have heard about Shake Shack. If you're not familiar with Shake Shack, it is a burger joint, and this right here is the very, very first Shake Shack ever. This location right here. That is Shake Shack. You could not avoid it. Yeah, there's no way I could avoid that, right? I'm walking like everybody else, and they happen to, you know, utter the words, you know, on camera. I'm sure they didn't intend to either. But yeah, it happens.
Mom, and I'm texting you. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see what this lovely music is all about. Let's enjoy a little bit of music here at the Madison Square Park. Sure, could be. I mean, you never know what the reason is, you know. You never know the reason why people don't want to be recorded. It's understandable. Some people just feel uncomfortable. Some people just don't want to be on camera. Yeah, there's just so many reasons. But when I repeatedly say, no, I'm not going to record you, I'm not going to put you on camera, you know, you have to understand. That means I'm not going to put you on camera. That's all it means. Yeah, they're playing Coldplay, right? Viva la vida. That's right. Fun fact for you guys, the very first ever concert that I attended in my life was of Coldplay. in England, in London. That was my first ever concert that I attended. And it was Coldplay. That was one of my buddies, got me the ticket for Christmas, and he's like, "We're gonna see Coldplay." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yep, we're going to a concert." And it was cool. It was a great experience. Very first concert ever. All right. That was Coldplay. Yep, you got it right, Moz. Anyways, friends, I think this might be a good time to end today's stream. And friends, if you choose to support the channel, I have all the details in the description of this video. And I also want to say thank you to all the mods. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. And I also want to say thank you to everybody for joining in from different parts of the world. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you very soon. And what was I going to say? Make sure to find me on Instagram. It is the same handle, Walk, Ride, Fly. I do my best to put exclusive videos and pictures as often as I can. Thank you, Najuma Brown. Thank you, Darrell. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Cioli, Pizza Man, Fiore, Carmen, Jaws, Dean, Vanessa, Amorim, Adrian, Alexander, said Valerie, Rebecca, Fiore, Zap. Nice having you here. Adriana Rodriguez, Sandy, who else? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Daryl from Chicago. The voice of the seagull. Roxanne Robles, Mighty Bull. Let's see, Henrik. Nice having everybody. Thank you so much. What else was I gonna say? Also, if you are interested in Walk, Ride, Fly merchandise, the details are in the description of this video as well. In the description, you'll find a lot of things. Check it out. All right, friends, it is time to go home now. I hope you have a good rest of the day, the evening, the morning, depending on where you're watching from. Take care. Have a good one, Susan Engels, Enrique Rodriguez, Fernando Lima from Brazil. Cool. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Have a good one, Carmen, Christine, Alex Mandeli, Mike E, Cindy Mandeli, Henry, Preston, Renee, Renette. Have a good one. Have a blessed evening as well, Alex Mandeli. Have a good one. Take care. Have a good one, Robert Parker. Till next time, signing off right in front of the Flatiron Building. Take care, everyone.